fucking serious? Am I back? Because that was weird. Anyway, y'all know. Wow. See, I feel like there's a heart coming, but there's something that you had to be miserly about. Walk away or somebody was trying to make money, but you got the queen. See, this is usually a Taurus, but you got them both but you got something about money. There's something about money that's stressing you out. And ultimately, you don't really need to worry. It looks like everything's fine with this queen up here, man. Shit. Yeah, she's like the Empress, and I like the Nine of Pentacles too. But this one, along with the Miser that I'm seeing, where the hell is she? Where's the Miser at? There she is. These our cards are the same thing, really. Like it's like, I will keep my purse, and I don't blame you. You should be, but there's something about just this energy that I'm feeling. And then the nostalgia, like, the stress slowing down for y'all. But I do feel at the end of the tunnel, man, there is somebody coming back from your past that may have been a water sign. Could be earth. It could be any sign, but it feels like water and earth or something like that, if that makes any sense. Like one of the signs to come back. But you got to let go of this past shit and choose peace about it too. Because you're bitter, and I understand why there was shit, but remember, everything we do is a lesson. I mean, here's what my teacher always says. I'm like, oh, this happened, that happened. And she'd be like, yeah, Jude, but what was the lesson? Like always bringing it back to the higher and not just like being a miser. Anyway, that's part of that. Now let's check in and see what the Ascended Masters, the angels have to say. Well, they're all the same, really, but let's check it out. And you're going to need a lot of courage, it feels like, because this feels like a hard thing to break. Because that's why I'm saying it could be family as well, because they're hard to break off. But so is love relationships if you're not listening to your higher guidance. Don't forget, Yogananda, White Buffalo Calf Woman, they're here to tell you to listen and to choose peace. That's the main message. We're going to have another one too, but I want to just check in with a few other things before I close this out. I just like to get my shit back in order so I can organize my cards. So far, it feels like there's a lot to let go of, but it feels like that in almost a lot of readings that I'm doing these days, because everybody does need, because we got new cycles starting. There's just something about money and letting go of control. Somebody has to let go of control, but you, reading for the Virgo, is mostly, I heard, about choosing your peace and listening, and your sacred spaces, and to make friends. And yeah, that's right. I also felt the second chakra, the sexual chakra, and I'm trying to feel into, for the Virgos here, what is this message? It's not anything to worry maybe, but just definitely something about boosting your health in this area. Now, in this area, it could be man or woman. Like if it's a man, it could be prostate. It could be something that's bothering you with your prostate, or anything in the area of here. I'm trying to feel into this and see what, Spirit, please thank you, what's going on here. There's just something in this area you need to watch out for. It could even be, I pray that this is not true, but for any of you, you might want to watch your sex to make sure that you're not having sex with somebody that could give you a transmitted disease of some sort, because you really need to be careful about that, because it's really coming up high in this area for your health. And it's not shocking or alarming. And if, as a woman, or it could be, your colon in this area. It could be sex. It could be that you're having, like, maybe you need, I don't know. There's something about this area that you need to resonate with, whatever that means for you. Maybe you need to draw boundaries around your sexual life. Maybe you need to be careful. Maybe you need to take some extra supplements for, um, the genital areas. As a woman, it could be a yeast infection. It could be anything in this area that over the, ovaries, the whole thing. But anything that's in here that even remotely, and part of the lower colon is in this area as well. So, your descending colon. So whatever that resonates, and again, you have my email, my website. If you want to reach out to me, I am happy to do anything I can to help out. Okay, angels, what do you have for my Virgos today? My beautiful Virgo tribe. Please and thank you. Moon and Virgo too today. Is there anything, messages, incoming, spirit, please and thank you, anything at all? I guess they didn't have any. They only have one thing, goddess. Express your divine feminine, male or female, and it will take your magical, like higher priestess, into a nurturing, into your nurturing quality. That's your healing work. I feel like a lot of you might be healers too. You just don't know it, or you do. And vacuuming away the stress and fear. That's another thing I got there. And then the crown chakra. You need to get it high. You need to get high. Sometimes I want to get high. Okay, so, and your religious self, and I know that the ones I'm talking to, I feel Virgos, they may be a little bit mutable, but they are very sure in their spiritual, most of them, beliefs, and they won't go for anything else. Like earth signs mostly will not. So, that's because they don't usually, Virgos, even though they're mutable, and Mercury's there, they're surprisingly, for me, very spiritual people. So, I don't know. I like it though. I do know. Okay, so I'm going to go into one more thing. I'm just trying to figure out which deck. I'm going to try this real quick. Virgos, please and thank you. Highest good. Anything? Gosh, you guys, they must have told you everything. I only got one more thing. A man waiting with a heart and walking away. That's funny. I love it when I'm right. Look at this shit. Walking away and a man with a heart. So you walked away, and then here comes the other one. I'm telling you, I told you I felt a water sign or somebody from your past. I don't know what's going on with that. But you will find out, because this is a reading for now until the equinox. The equinox of fall, which I believe is the 21st, which is what's coming in anyway. So we'll be doing again that. And, oh boy. Okay. Yeah. It's like, you guys on my channel here, I do the High Priestess and the Magician. To me are like, twin souls, like the Empress and the Emperor, really. Okay, now we're going to go into a little bit of my other cards that I love to read to you all. Ooh, that one fell out. Interesting. I guess we can stay with that one. I don't know why that fell out, but it did. Okay, so we'll look and see. Change of scenery. Check it out. Somebody wants you to have a little change of scenery, even if it's just maybe like a little, just a couple of days out or something. Or could be like a whole sabbatical retreat, could be whatever you want it to be, but definitely, if nothing else, make sure that you have sacred space in your heart. Like, you need to draw boundaries around this. I don't know what situation, family, something, but you need to kind of draw boundaries, because you kind of need to, something's been going on too long that needs to have, your own sacred space more. I don't know. There's something about your space. Okay. Let me see where this is because we want to get it. I love these ones. And I only have to do one because they're so cool. I love the way they fall out too. The change of fucking scenery. You know what? Maybe somebody, and you know what I also felt too? I forgot to mention this, is that I felt that there would be like some kind of home. Something about your home. Maybe this is the change. Well, no, I feel like you need to have a change of scenery, even if you just go out for a minute. But there's something about your home I was feeling earlier, and I forgot to bring that up. But let me find this so I can read it to you and while I think about the other thing. Okay, when I felt this when I was channeling this earlier, something about your home, and this is all confirming it too, and I forgot about it. Okay, basically, there it is. Something about your home I was feeling. Like it's a good change. It doesn't feel like it's a bad change. I just feel like either your house is changing occupants, or you're getting like a new roommate, losing an old one, or you could be moving, or somebody could be, yeah, I don't know. There's something about your home life that's really important to you, and you need to maybe get rid of a roommate or a family member that's really blocking your energy, or help them some other way. I don't know, or get rid of I don't know what's going on, but that's what I got. Get rid of the old man. All right, let's do it. Let's do this change of scenery shit and see what it has to say for us. Adventure, reflections, and renewal. Taking an excursion to a new place has given a chance of renewal, feeling invigorated, almost giddy. They contemplate how important it is to take time out of life just for yourself. Being touched by the beauty of the natural world is an ideal for a getaway day. Sitting on the ground, perhaps by a lake or creek. God, that's so funny. I just said that shit. To simply observe the wild animals and insects scurrying around deepens her connection or his to Mother's Earth or Father's Earth bountiful forms. Hours transpire without notice, and as the sunset reflects its astounding colors on the water, the gully fly off their resting place before nightfall. Now it is time to return to the daily routine, blessed with the most wondrous memories of a day well spent. So consider recharging body, mind, and heart with new places, experiences, and perhaps even a chance encounter. Just have to have some fun. A change will do you good. I really like that. That's kind of what I said the whole time with this whole deal, anyways. There's something about letting go of something and and I feel like something about your home too. I keep telling you that. I don't know. I know it's hard to let go, but these are the things that I picked up for your reading. In the crown. So the sexual chakra and the crown chakra. There's something about that you have to connect. Maybe you haven't. This is just something I'm saying. A past life. I don't know. You got to clear and vacuum away this shit, whatever it is. But it's time, and it's a Virgo moon today too, so you could light it. If you're listening to this, you could light a candle. Anyway, I'm glad I hope this was helpful for y'all. And I thought there was one more thing I had to do, and I'm not sure. I think I got it. Well, Virgo. We all know that the Virgos are very special. They're the sixth house of healing and being of service, So should come mostly natural to a lot of the Virgos, that if it's a sun sign. So anyway, I hope this was helpful, and you can always listen to it again. And if with any questions or anything, you can come back with it and I'll answer them as best I can. This is what I got for y'all today. I feel like there's something I'm missing and I don't know what it is, but remember, there's somebody that might be coming back from the past, which you might want to draw your boundaries around everything, not even just whoever it is, whatever. Someone, but anyway, whatever it is here, and a lot of you, it might be family I'm feeling, but here's your truth is to listen and to have peace offerings and, but still have your boundaries. That's hard to do for us, for people that care a lot about our family or whoever. So let's just remember it's time for you to remember maybe even someone I might be feeling is addicted to. You might be dealing with a person that's has an addiction to something. Well, we all have addictions to everything. Everyone's addicted to their emotions. But whatever it is, there could be something that's causing a problem that is not normal for most people to act like, or well, I don't know. Maybe it's more normal for people to flip out these days, but anyway, something feels weird with somebody's addiction. It could be gambling, money, it could be drugs, alcohol, it could be eating. I mean, it could be anything. I'm just saying there's an addiction thing that just popped in through my crown that I needed to bring up before, but there was something else too, and I can't get it yet. So anyway, we'll see if it comes back. Honoring your feminine energy, really getting in touch with your higher place, your sacred spaces, your skunk medicine, getting rid of this past bullshit so you can bring in this change of scenery for yourself, and remembering that you can just go to the creek every day or a day, just for whatever it is. You can just have a little weekend, a little day, a little retreat, whatever it is, or just a sacred space if you can't do any of that, and clear it out so you have a nice space in your room somewhere or any room where it's private, where you can have your own little altar. Because look, isn't she beautiful? Sacred space, baby. Yeah, sacred space. And a lot of you, it's the earth. Some of you can't get away, so you can make it that way. Take a salt bath, whatever it is. And whatever you do, keep your joints juicy. We want to keep juicy because we're moving through these experiences in life, and it's like, man, it's easy, but it's so easy. And you can see it on my channel. Just move. Keep your groove going, keep your joints juicy. First place the aging process starts is in your joints. So you can be happy to watch some of that on my channel. And I hope I'm doing this right on here. I'm going to have to see if anybody's, because I'm actually doing this live I haven't done this in a while. So I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'll keep doing this more because the last couple of times I've done a reading on the way I usually do it, to record it, it hasn't been doing anything, and I'm praying that this is good. So let's just give me a shout out and tell me how you feel about any of this, or if you have any questions. And until then, the Goddess, God bless you, and Spirit, and all your guides and angels of the light and your sacred circle of light. Until the next time, namaste. Love you guys. Bye-bye.